Have you ever felt like you're going crazy, but you can't explain why? Like you're stuck in a relationship or friendship where nothing ever makes sense, and somehow everything is always your fault. You start to doubt your own memory, your feelings, even your sanity. You feel confused, anxious, and emotionally drained, but you can't point out what exactly is wrong. That's not just in your head. That's what a narcissist wants you to feel. They play a game with your mind, a game you didn't agree to join, and the scary part is, they make it look normal. They smile. They say the right things, but slowly, they twist your reality without you even knowing it. In this video, we'll talk about 5 powerful tricks narcissists use to make you feel like you read the problem, even when you really not. And more importantly, by the end, you'll know how to see it coming before it's too late. So if you've ever been hurt, confused, or felt like you're losing yourself around someone, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll see through the game and take your mind back. No, the gaslight. Picture this. You're in a heated discussion with a friend about a project. You express your frustration over a missed deadline, and their response, a dismissive laugh. You're being too sensitive. It's just a project. Why get so worked up? Their words hit you like a wave, knocking you off balance. You start to question yourself. Were you overreacting? Is everything okay? You're not sure. This is gaslighting, a tactic narcissists use to make you question your own reality. They twist facts, downplay your feelings, and just like that, you're left confused and doubting yourself. Number 2, trivialize your feelings. Have you ever been mocked for feeling a certain way? Like when you're crying, a narcissist might say, "Oh, come on, it's not that bad." Or when you're angry, they might dismiss your feelings as just hormones. When a narcissist trivializes your feelings, they're sending a clear message. Your emotions are invalid. This trick is dangerous because it slowly chips away at yourself. You start to believe that your feelings aren't important, and that's far from the truth. 3, the silent treatment. Imagine this. You're in an argument with a friend. You both have different opinions, and then suddenly they stop talking to you. No explanation, no communication, just a cold shoulder. Narcissists weaponize the silent treatment to punish you. It's a form of control. By giving you the silent treatment, they're punishing you without actually addressing the issue. It is like a game of tug and war where they hold the rope and you left dangling. 4, project their own mistakes onto you. Picture this. You're working on a group project, and there's a mistake. Instead of taking responsibility, a narcissist will often blame it on you. They project their own mistakes onto you. Suddenly, you're the one who's always at fault. This trick is insidious because it turns you into a scapegoat. You're the one who's constantly blamed, even when you're not at fault. No. 5, isolate you. A narcissist might do this by turning others against you, whispering doubts in their ears. Before you know it, you're cut off from the people you once felt connected to. A narcissist does this to maintain control. When you're isolated, you're more vulnerable and less likely to seek help or get support from others. If you've experienced any of these tricks, know this. You're not alone. And more importantly, you're not crazy. These are common tactics used by narcissists to manipulate and control those around them. Recognizing these tricks is the first step towards protecting yourself. Remember, you deserve to be heard, respected, and valued. If that doesn't happen, it's not your fault. It's time to take a stand for yourself and your emotional well-being. Reach out for support. Surround yourself with positive people who lift you up. Know that you're stronger than these tactics and that healing is possible. If you found this helpful, please like and share. Thank you for watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Do you ever feel like your thoughts aren't your own? Like you're not in control of your emotions? If so, you might be experiencing something called gaslighting. This is when someone makes you question your own thoughts and feelings, making you believe that you're crazy. It's a common tactic that narcissists use to gain power over you, but it can happen to anyone. So let's talk about it. Here are 3 things you can do to stop being gaslit. No. 1. Call out the gaslighter. The first step to stopping gaslighting is to become aware of it. When someone is gaslighting you, they may deny things that you know happened or say that you're misremembering events. They might make you feel like you're overreacting or being too sensitive. But remember, you are not too sensitive. Your feelings are valid. The tricky thing about gaslighting is that it often happens slowly over time. You might not notice it at first, but the more you're exposed to it, the more it can wear down your mental health. So, pay attention to how you feel when you talk to certain people. If you constantly feel like you have to walk on eggshells around them, that's a red flag. You don't have to be aggressive. Just calmly and firmly state what you remember and how you feel. Say things like, "I remember it differently," or "that makes me feel like this." By speaking up, You're taking back control of your narrative. You're showing the gaslighter that they can't push you around. No. 2. Set boundaries. Another important step is to set boundaries. This means learning to say no and to take a break from toxic relationships if needed. It's not easy, but it's important for your well-being. You don't have to tolerate being treated like you're crazy. If someone is gaslighting you, take a step back and evaluate the relationship. Is this person a close friend or family member? If so, it may be worth trying to have an honest conversation with them about their behavior. If it's someone you're not close to, it may be best to distance yourself from them. It's not selfish to protect yourself from emotional harm, and by setting boundaries, you're also showing the gaslighter that you won't be controlled. No. 3. Build a support system. Finally, build a support system of people who make you feel good about yourself. This can be friends, family members, or even a therapist. It's important to have people in your life who you can rely on for emotional support. When you're going through something difficult, it's helpful to have someone to talk to who will listen without judgment. Gaslighting can make you feel isolated and alone, but you don't have to feel that way. Reach out to the people you trust and let them know what you're going through. They can help you stay grounded and remind you of your strengths. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse that can have a serious impact on your mental health. But by being aware of the signs, setting boundaries, and building a support system, you can protect yourself from its effects. Remember, you are not crazy. Your feelings are valid and you deserve to be heard. Did you find this video helpful? Let us know in the comments below. Please like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more mental health tips. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Do you ever feel like you're always apologizing to a narcissist? Like no matter what you do, it's never enough. Today we're going to talk about a sneaky trick narcissists use to make you say sorry. It's called blame shifting. And if you don't know about it, well, let me tell you, it's a real thing. Now, before we get started, we want to remind you that there is a link to this episode's transcript in the description below. If you'd like to read along or share this video with someone who might find it helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. Let's get into it. So let's say someone does something that hurts you. Maybe they make fun of you in front of your friends or forget to do something that you asked them to do. You finally work up the courage to talk to them about it. You tell them how their actions made you feel and you try to explain why it is important for them to be more mindful in the future. But somehow, despite the fact that you were the one who was hurt, you end up apologizing. How does that happen? Well, it's a tactic called blame shifting, and narcissists are the best at it. No matter what happens, it's never their fault. If they shout at you, it's because you made them angry. If they lie to you, it's because you pushed them to it. If they ignore you, it's because you're too clingy. Little by little, they turn every problem around and make it seem like it's all your fault. And what happens then? You start apologizing for things that aren't even your fault. You walk on eggshells to avoid setting them off. You stop telling them your needs because you're too afraid of being judged. But here's the thing. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. But when someone never takes responsibility for their actions and always blames you, that's manipulation, not love. Blame shifting keeps you in a loop of guilt and confusion. It makes you doubt yourself, and it stops you from noticing their bad behavior because you're too busy trying to fix yourself. So if you find yourself in this situation, take a step back and ask yourself, wait a minute, is this really my fault? Or are they just making it seem that way? Remember, you deserve to be with someone who not only makes you say sorry, but also listens to your apologies and works to understand your perspective. If you found this video helpful, like and share it with others. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about another one of their many tricks. So let's dive in. Trick number 3, the silent treatment. Have you ever texted someone again and again and got nothing back? No reply, no explanation. Just silence. That's not just someone being busy. When a narcissist does it, it's called the silent treatment. And it's one of the most painful tricks they use. At first it feels confusing. Did I say something wrong? Are they upset? Should I fix it? You start blaming yourself, replaying every word you said. Days go by and you feel small, anxious, even guilty. You just want them to talk to you again. And then, suddenly, they do. They come back like nothing happened. No apology, no reason. And you feel relieved. You're just happy they're talking to you again. That's the trap. The silent treatment is used to punish you. Without shouting, without fighting, they make you suffer. They control you by taking away their attention and forcing you to chase it. And each time they do it, you learn one thing. Don't upset them again. You become quieter, softer, easier to control. But silence should never be used as a weapon. If someone truly cares, they'll talk things out, not ignore you to break you down. The worst part, it often starts and ends with no context. One minute, everything seems fine, and the next they're giving you the cold shoulder. Then, after days of silence, they act like nothing happened. This is beyond frustrating. It's terrifying. You can't win. If you try to talk, you're met with silence. So you chase them, but when you finally reach them, they act like nothing's wrong. So what? You ask questions, but they just walk away again. You're left more confused than before. Now, imagine this happening over and over again. Each time you think you've got it figured out, they change the rules. They keep you on their toes, always guessing, always seeking, always hoping for connection, but never getting it. This isn't about forgetfulness or being busy. It's a calculated move to gain power and control. They weaponize silence to make you feel small and to punish you without any clear explanation. This lack of clarity is what makes the silent treatment so devastating. You're left questioning yourself, your worth, your value. Why are they doing this? What did I do wrong? Am I not enough? These thoughts can eat away at your self-esteem and leave you feeling broken and inadequate. But here's the harsh truth. Their silence is not about you. It's a tactic they use to control and manipulate. They thrive on the power they hold when you're left in the dark, desperately seeking their attention. Remember, you deserve more than this toxic game. Reach out, seek support, and surround yourself with people who value and respect you. Your voice matters. Your feelings are valid and you deserve to be heard. Don't settle for someone who uses silence as a weapon. Shine bright, beautiful, and know that you deserve all the love and respect you give because you are magnificent. Hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel on narcissism, narcissistic relationships, and healing from these relationships. Today we're going to talk about trick no. 4. Before we get to trick no. 4, if you haven't already, please join our wonderful community of people who are all learning about narcissism every day. So let's talk about trick no. 4. Intermittent kindness. Have you ever been treated badly for days, or even weeks? You're treated like a servant, someone who is there to do their bidding, but you're also there to put up with their bad mood, their irritability, their anger, and then out of nowhere, they become sweet. They might give you a compliment, they might give you a hug, they might give you a gift, they might do something that makes you feel like everything is okay. The minute you do something that they don't like, though, you're back to being yelled at, criticized, devalued. This is called intermittent kindness. And people with narcissistic personality style use this intermittent kindness as a way to keep you hooked, because it feels good. After all, human beings are kind of like that. We want the good feeling. We want the kindness. We want the love. We want the connection. So we will tolerate a lot of bad behavior if there is a chance that we might get that good feeling. But here's the problem. With intermittent kindness, your brain starts chasing those moments of kindness. You start waiting for them, hoping for them. You might even work harder to try to earn them. You might second-guess yourself. You might over-apologize. You might put up with more. You might go out of your way to do things because you want those moments. But those moments never last. One of the things that people with narcissistic personality style do really well is that they know how to make you feel just enough so that you do and walk away. The intermittent kindness may feel very, very good, but it's not real. It's a trick. It's a way to control you. Someone who is not into narcissistic relationships and patterns will find that the bad behavior, the intermittent kindness, the love bombing, the devaluing, the discarding, that this whole cycle is exhausting and confusing. And if you're experiencing it for the first time, it can feel very intense and overwhelming. If you've been in enough of these types of relationships, you learn to recognize the pattern and you stop falling for the intermittent kindness because you know what it is, you know what it means. And you stop chasing those moments because you realize the only way to get those moments is to put up with a lot of bad behavior. And since you don't have to chase those moments anymore, you start looking for something different, something real, something honest, something respectful. Thanks again. Narcissists have some sneaky tricks to make you doubt yourself. You might think it's always about gaslighting, but there are more tactics they use. In this video, we'll expose 5 common tricks narcissists use to keep you confused. Let's dive in. Trick no. 1. Isolate and conquer. Picture this. You're at a party with your friends. You're having a great time until the narcissist starts whispering stuff in your ear. Suddenly, you're questioning everything. Did I say that? Are these jeans really that ugly? The narcissist has planted seeds of doubt in your mind, made you question your own judgment. And guess what? They might have done this with others, too. You start noticing you and the narcissist have little arguments in front of others. At first, it's subtle jabs, then it escalates into full-blown fights. You wonder, what happened? The narcissist thrives on this chaos. Fights make them feel important and powerful, and when you try to talk it out, they turn it into an attack. So next time you spot these signs, remember, it's not your fault. It's their twisted game. Trick no. 2. The freeze out. Imagine this. You're in a heated discussion with a narcissist. Things get really intense. But then, something unexpected happens. They suddenly stop talking to you. No more arguments. No more fights. It's like they're playing a game of hot and cold. 1 minute they're in your face. The next they're giving you the silent treatment. You might think it's because they lost control. Well, that's part of it. But there's another reason. Narcissists need to be in control. If they feel cornered, they can't handle it. They need to regain control. So they pull away until they can manipulate you back in. But remember this, you don't have to chase them. You don't need to beg for attention. Trick no. 3. The lie. Narcissists tell lies. Lots of them. And it's not just to hurt you. It's to build themselves up. Think about it. They lie about their success, their relationships, even their feelings. Why? Because it feeds their ego. It makes them feel superior, powerful. They can't handle being ordinary. So they create this fantasy world where they're always the best, the smartest, the most successful. It's their way of escaping reality. But here's the catch. When you call them out on their lies, they don't admit it. Instead, they twist the truth. They make you doubt your own memory. Before long, you're questioning your sanity. But remember this, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because they lie doesn't mean you should, too. Stay true to yourself. Trick no. 4. Play the crazy one. Ever had an intense argument with a narcissist? Things are getting heated, and then suddenly they start acting strange. They might throw their head back and start laughing or burst into tears. It sounds bizarre, right? Well, it's actually a manipulation tactic. They're showing you a side of themselves that seems insane. The goal is to confuse you. They want you to question what's real and what's fake. It's their way of shifting the focus away from their harmful behavior. They make it seem like you're the crazy one. But remember, true strength comes from staying calm and composed. Don't let their tricks rattle you. Trick no. Have you ever called someone out for hurting you? And somehow they end up crying. This is one of the sneakiest tricks narcissists use. It's called playing the victim. Here's how it works. You finally stand up for yourself. You say, that wasn't okay, or you hurt me. But instead of listening, they flip the whole story. Suddenly, they're the one who's been hurt. They feel attacked. They say you're being unfair or mean. Now you're confused. You start to feel guilty for even speaking up. Do you think, maybe I was too harsh? And once again, they get the sympathy while you feel like the bad guy. This trick is powerful. It makes you stay quiet, it makes you take the blame, and it makes other people think the narcissist is innocent. But remember this, someone who truly cares about you will listen when you're in pain. They won't make it about themselves. They won't need to win every argument by making you feel worse. Narcissists play the victim because it protects their ego. But when you stop falling for it, their trick stops working. And now that you know all 5 tricks, you're no longer in the dark. You're not crazy, you're just waking up. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. These videos are made possible by supporters. If you would like to help support this channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Have you ever wondered why you still feel confused, hurt, and angry even after ending things with a narcissist? Why you still blame yourself for their bad behavior or find yourself constantly trying to make sense of their hurtful actions? Well, today we're diving deep into the mind games they play even after it's over. Stay tuned because these next few minutes could save you years of heartache. Welcome back to our channel, where we're committed to empowering you through mental health awareness and breaking the stigma surrounding therapy. Today we're tackling a tough topic that many of you have requested: the blame game, deception, and manipulation tactics of narcissists, especially when it comes to making you feel crazy. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our mission to normalize therapy and make mental health a part of everyday conversation. Let's get into it. Narcissists weaponize everything in their quest for control, including your feelings. After they're done with you, you may find yourself questioning your own reality. Here are 5 ways they make you feel crazy, and how to spot them. No. 1. Gasp. Have you ever felt like you were going crazy trying to piece together a narcissist's twisted words and actions? Gaslighting is when they slowly erode your sense of reality. Even after the breakup, they might try to make you question your memory, perception, even sanity. You've never told me that before. I never said that. They might twist your words against you, making you doubt your own thoughts. No. 2. Blame shifting. Narcissists are notorious for shifting the blame. They might make you feel responsible for their bad behavior. You made me do it. Even after the breakup, they'll find ways to make themselves the victim. No. 3. Silent treatment. Ever been left confused and hurt by the narcissist in your life? The silent treatment is their way of punishing you without taking responsibility. It's a form of emotional abuse that leaves you questioning what you did wrong. No. 4. Intermittent kindness. The kindness trap is when a narcissist showers you with affection and attention, but only sometimes. This inconsistency keeps you on edge, unsure of what to expect. Number 5. Playing the victim. Have you ever felt like you were walking on eggshells around a narcissist? They always manage to make themselves the victim, turning every situation into a battle of good versus evil, with them as the hero. Now that you've seen all 5 tricks narcissists use to make you feel crazy, here's what you need to remember. You're not the problem. Narcissists are experts at twisting your mind. They make you question your reality, your worth, even your voice. But once you see the pattern, you can break free from it. You can stop blaming yourself. You can stop chasing their approval. You can start trusting your own thoughts again. The truth is, people who truly care about you won't confuse you. They won't punish you with silence, flip the blame, or play the victim to win. They'll talk. They'll listen. They'll grow with you, not against you. So, the next time someone makes you feel small, guilty, or crazy, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, is this love, or is this control? Because once you learn to tell the difference, no one can break your mind again. And if this video helped you understand even one thing better, imagine what the next one can do. Stick around. This journey is just getting started.